y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Ray, and you're watching So by Ray, period. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you can be notified every single time I post. Don't forget to follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram. They're both linked down below in the description box for your convenience because a bad bitch always leaves links, period. Also down there in the description box, you'll be able to find a link to my Twitch where you can give me a follow. That's where I'll go live if I ever decide to one day, period. You could subscribe to my Patreon. That's where I post all of my motherfucking unedited content, period. And last but not least, down there you'll find the link to my YouTube membership where you can get videos up to a week earlier than everybody else, period, 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 period. Okay? And you get an access to all of the unfiltered videos before anybody else gets the link, baby. So y'all get the link first, which is why you should become a member, because you want that link, baby. You want it. I know you do. Anyway, today we're watching episode 14 of season 1 of the originals. Really fucking excited, y'all. Y'all know it's lit right now, so we about to put on the headphones and get into it, period.
How the hell did I get here?
That is
Rebecca.
a lot going on.
Tell me you're not leaving already. I thought we might reminisce.
They let her get all the way out there just to stab her in the back. That's what's nuts. Like, not you let me feel like I got away just to beat me down. That's crazy. The crazy thing is that I know when Elijah finds his sister and his brother, he's not like about to be happy at all. Like, he really about to be fucked up behind this. Like,
my siblings have been taken. Where are they?
You're interrupting my Aunt Sophie's consecration.
How did this happen?
Aunt Sophie was a casualty of war.
Monique, I recommend you give me what I want, unless, of course, you'd like me to level this place and everything in it.
That won't be necessary. I have a message for you. From Celeste.
not gonna lie, if that was how you got tattoos, I would probably have a lot more tattoos, low-key.
You're looking a little peaked. Of course, that's to be expected, given the rather impressive amount of werewolf venom in your system. How did you like that wolf boy, by the way? I thought he seemed like your type. Trashy and willing.
If I weren't so bloody sick, I'd rip your head off.
But you are sick. And comforting the sick always was a talent of mine. I take care of my friends. We were friends, weren't we? Of course we were.
Rebecca wild for not thinking to give him no water.
Just like magic. But then again, what would you expect from a practicing witch?
It's a simple herbal remedy. Won't stop the inevitable, but it should ease his pain and quiet his lungs. For a while, at least.
You're quite good at this, miss. What was your name again?
Genevieve.
Lovely. Perhaps you could give me some pointers.
Certainly. Though it is a bit odd. A vampire serving as nurse.
Please, darling, I'm an original vampire. If my city is under attack from this nasty influenza, it is my duty to lend a hand. Besides, if this entire lot dies, who'd be left to eat?
You're wicked.
I'm curious to why, and you know, shit, I be noticing shit sometimes, and then I can't help the fact that I noticed it, but it's all of these sick, coughing people around them, and I ain't seen not one of the nurses with a mask on. So now all of them is getting infected with whatever the fuck them people got. This is sad.
Celeste forced me to make a choice between yourself and my siblings, and now she means to mock that choice, taunting me. The childish game, the longer the game, the more they suffer. So to find Niklaus and Rebecca, we need to solve this riddle. The solution lies somewhere in these names.
The name next is Sabine Annie LaFleur. She's a witch that was shunned from her coven just over a year ago. Never knew why, but I can find out.
Hopefully they figure it out fast.
Don't worry. I'm here to help.
Oh. Fuck, that's gross.
Sophie said that it was her family's bloodline that put the curse on the Crescent Wolves, but Celeste said that she was the only one that could break it. If Bryn Devereaux was actually Celeste when she cast the spell, then maybe Celeste can still break it.
I'll see what he knows.
Elijah, I'm really sorry that you're going through this. If I'd known that Celeste had made you choose who to help.
You were going to die in that fire, Haley, along with my brother's child. There was no choice.
I mean, he's right. Low-key, what was he supposed to do? Like, if you was given the 3 to pick from, I would pick Haley because she's the most helpless. Like, she's the one who needs the help. Pregnant werewolf or 2 original vampires. I feel like Klaus would have been way more upset had Elijah come for him or Rebecca and not Haley, low-key.
You never did anything to me. And the truth is, seeing you like this, I can't help but pity you.
Well, then betray the others and stand with me. I will reward you in ways you cannot possibly fathom.
Like letting you keep your motherfucking life.
Klaus Michelson offering a deal to little old me? I should be flattered. But first, we need to have a talk about your sister.
Rebecca is of no concern to you. If you mean to harm her...
The protective brother. Shame that loyalty isn't reciprocated. But then, I'm no stranger to Rebecca's treachery. It's something you and I have in common. Here, drink. I'm just trying to help you, heal you, get you to see the truth that's been right in front of you for almost a century.
Nigga, that could have been poison. I'm just drinking random shit.
I want to wake up with you in our home, in the bed that we share. I want to walk down the street with you by my side so that everyone knows that you are mine and I am yours. I don't want...
Low-key, choosing a nigga over your family is wild. Like, it really is. I'm not gonna lie that even if my brother was cruddy mans, I don't think I would go as far as trying to, like, get that nigga gone. Or, like, have somebody chase that man out of town. Like, I feel like Rebecca be dragging it sometimes. Like, she, low-key, all of the siblings is horrible. Like, all of them are so bad to each other, except maybe Elijah. But then again, Elijah is the whole man that's, like, in love with his brother's baby mama. So, yeah, all of them is...
My sister and Marcel, they've been sneaking around behind my back for the better part of 2 centuries.
Yes, against all your warnings. You disciplined them for it before, had you not? Harshly, I understand.
I have my reasons.
Oh, you don't have to convince me. As far as I'm concerned, you only needed one. And it suited you. Have you ever read the Old Testament, Nick? You see, God wasn't powerful because he was right. He was right because he was powerful.
I don't know what you're playing at. But if the sum total of your plan to turn me against my sister was this revelation, this will have been a wholly ineffective endeavor.
You poor thing. After 1,000 years, dishonesty from your family has come to be expected.
Klaus is about to get super fucking petty when he hears that Rebecca was trying to, like do some shit to hurt him. He's about to be like really fucking pissed.
I wish that was the sum total of their treachery. Unfortunately, it's not.
Why make me relive the past? We both know how it ends.
You and I both know. But I thought your brother might like to hear our story. So I linked your mind to his. You're gonna show him everything.
No, please don't do that to me. I'll do anything.
It's too late, friend.
This is fucked up. Low-key, what a way to get revenge. Like, my revenge is gonna be telling the person that you was trying, you know, get gone. All your plans and tell them how you fake as shit and be having the nerve to be preaching all that hot shit in his face about how y'all gotta love each other and y'all siblings and this, that, and the third. But then turned around and tried to get my man's gone. Like, that's wild shit. That's honestly great revenge, low-key.
We were right. Every name upon my flesh signifies a witch who died by her own hand. All but one.
Clara Summerlin. Ring any bells?
None.
Okay, well, if she didn't off herself, then how'd she die?
Influenza. Epidemic of 1919. I suppose we have our answer. Only I have no idea what it means.
My first thought would have been, where would she have died? The hospital. That just would have been.
Not just you, your whole family is so elegant.
Yes, I agree. Elijah is quite peerless.
I don't know, I mean, he's nice and all, but if I had to go for one Michelson boy.
Klaus. Genevieve, who would have thought a saintly little witch like you would go for the bad boys? I knew we were destined to be friends.
Klaus is just fine. Like, you got Elijah, who, don't get me wrong, y'all know Elijah is bae. You know how I feel about Elijah, but at the end of the day, we know that I love a good bad boy, and well, the baddest bad boy to ever do it would be Klaus Michelson himself. So, like, yeah, Klaus and Damon just do it for me every time. They gonna do it.
I was hoping that maybe you could help me contact them, but it would have to be a surprise. No one could know.
Of course. You want me to find your brother Cole?
My family and I have done some terrible things to each other over the years. But Rebecca would not call my father.
Yeah, like, I feel like some shit is taking it too far, and that is definitely too far. Especially since, if I remember correctly, she had to run too, did she not? She fled when Klaus fled, did she not? Their father wasn't just trying to kill Klaus, he was trying to kill all of them, was he not? Like, he was hunting them down. So I'm having a hard time understanding why she thought calling her dad was a good idea.
Marcel? Do I need to remind you that Niklaus and Rebecca are somewhere suffering horribly? If you know something, talk.
Sanatorium. That's where you'll find him.
You sure? How do you know?
I just know.
How do you know?
Child, because you was in on some fuck shit with Rebecca.
If I'm right, you need to know exactly what we're walking into. We did something, Rebecca and I. I think the witches are trying to use it against her. It's something that you're not gonna like.
What do you see?
My father's blade. It went missing when I was a boy. He beat me half to death, so sure I had stolen it. Rebecca was so kind to me in the weeks after the beating, I should have known she was the culprit. She never could stand weapons with things not meant for girls.
Prends un message à Alessandra Sullivan. Prends un message à Alessandra Sullivan. Prends un message à Alessandra Sullivan. Prends un message
This is
à
wild.
Alessandra Sullivan.
treated you like a son.
Period.
Rebecca.
I loved her. I still love her. All we ever wanted was to be together, but as long as Klaus was around, that was never gonna happen. But hey, I guess you wouldn't know anything about that, huh?
Because respectfully, even though Klaus was a dickhead to them, in which I do 100% agree, Klaus has always been a dickhead, will always be a dickhead. That's just something that Klaus is. However, this plan was wild as shit coming from the both of them because it could have got Rebecca herself killed. Like, are you dumb? You were so desperate that you called a man that was willing to kill you, sister.
I'm counting on that familial love. It'll be the ruin of you all. Now that Klaus knows what you've done, he'll never stop until he's had his revenge. He'll kill Marcel, he'll do something horrible to you. Elijah will never forgive him. Your betrayal will ultimately pit brother against brother, and the fabled Michelson bond will crumble.
I'll kill you, bitch.
You already did. Well, at the time, I wore a different face.
You should have minded your own business.
I suspected my friend was being exploited. It was my business.
No, bitch.
Call it off.
wasn't.
Are you mad?
I was wrong. It was stupid and impulsive, and it will ruin us. Genevieve. Not just Klaus, but Elijah too. I risked tearing our family apart for my own selfish happiness. I'm begging you. Please, don't bring Michael here. If Klaus finds out what we have done, what you have done...
Klaus will kill me. Kill my entire family.
Which is exactly why I need you to undo it.
Bitch, what? To be on some, if Klaus finds out what you have done, bitch, no. I'm gonna tell Klaus that you told me to do this shit as a surprise. Fuck, I would have got in there and immediately started snitching. I'm talking about would have told on Rebecca from the bottom to the top and would have keep repeating it. Would have screamed it until Klaus inevitably killed me, boy. Somebody would have known. Fuck that. Ain't nobody about to... Child.
I'm so sorry, Jenny. But if you tell Klaus you summoned Michael, you're dead either way.
Genevieve, is everything all right?
So you infected me too. Compelled the orderlies to keep us in quarantine until we died.
That's wild as shit. You know what's even more wild? First of all, I'm really confused as to how breathing in from directly from the washcloth wasn't enough to contaminate you, but just breathing in the air wasn't enough for you to get sick. Cause like I said, nobody was wearing masks. You would think if it was really that infectious, you would have a fucking mask on. I think it's it's bothering me.
I know how much this hurts. To see what she did. To see who she really is. But you needed to know. You needed to see it. And now that you have, you can take your revenge.
It's about to get devious.
Nick, it isn't true.
I want to believe you, sister. But your face tells a different story. You cannot hide from me, Rebecca! Nor can you run. This ends now.
Why the fuck are you here?
Hey there, witch bitch. You and I are gonna have a little chat.
Why are you here? Why is Haley there? Why is Haley here? Bitch, you are pregnant. You need to be at home sitting the fuck down.
How to describe exactly what this blade does?
You don't have to do this, Nick.
After I plunge this into your heart, you will be immobilized, imprisoned in a state of raw, inescapable anguish. Time loses all meaning. It's not unlike a living hell, which I find rather fitting given your treachery.
Then do it. If that's what you really want.
Are we skipping the part where you beg for mercy? For forgiveness? Because I was really looking forward to that.
I'll pass. I know better than to think it would do me any good.
Just the man I wanted to see. Rebecca's punishment won't be complete until she watches you die.
Nick, it was my idea to summon Michael. If you're gonna hurt anyone, it should be me.
Such loyalty to your beloved. You know, if you had offered me even a fraction of the same, I wouldn't have to do this.
Go. Both of you run as far and as fast as you can.